Hello and welcome everybody. Don't think I'm muted. Nice, I'm not muted. Awesome. Welcome everybody to the Sand and Sea Captains Tournament Round Robin Week 2. We got a match up against between the Khanate and the International. This is going to be a tiebreaker game deciding their draw from last week. Welcome everybody. I'm Josh Sand and I'm joined by your favorite Victor main and soon to be Vex main of the server, Maladorn. Malo, how you doing, man?
I'm doing okay. Not so great with the added pressure of what you just said, but I'll cope. I'll manage.
I have on good authority that you are the best Victor main on the whole server. Um, Let's see. And teams are readying up, so I'm going to just read off the. Oh, no, we're away. I'm going to try to go through this real quick. Khanate has Froggo, King Kublai, Kishmek, Forwick, and Sedatin. International is rocking lane main, back in the house in top lane, Artemis in the jungle, Columbia in mid, Cuddy at ADC, and Cop 34 in support. Bans are away right now. Yone taken away from Kishmek, and Khanate is going to answer with their ban shortly. International had choice of selection, short choice of sides, and so they chose blue side for this match. Kled immediately knocked off for lane main, no complaints there. Froggo's not going to get Camille, as per usual. Connie immediately is going to ban Olaf away from Artemis. These teams know each other very well. They got to know each other quite intimately over a 2-hour slog last week. Gangplank taken away from Froggo as well. Did I change the screen? Oh shit. Oh my god. There we go. Thanks, Talia. Yeah, I'm in sore need of catching up on sleep, so I'll be relying heavily on Maladorn and the audience to help me make sure that the cast is running
Uh,
smoothly. You could do it. You could do it.
I'll trade the caffeine for the both of us.
Thanks, buddy. Thank you. So
Yeah,
we
it's gonna be a long day potentially.
it could be. I hope it goes to four
We
games. I
get
want to
this.
go
We
to
get
four
the
games.
resolution of this one, and then yeah, we could potentially have three games for the next battle, which will be coming right after this one.
Yes.
And I
Yeah.
say right after, not like the last two games with this particular team set up didn't go into like the 40-minute mark beforehand. So maybe
Yeah.
they've taken some time to strategize. Maybe we'll see a blistering fast 20-minute game, or we could see 40 plus minutes. We don't know.
Well,
That's the
yeah.
excitement. That's the exciting part about this.
Yeah, for
It's been
sure.
a
We
great
have no
format.
idea what anybody's going to go. I think people are going to go with fast comps. They go with slow comps, vice versa. It's been awesome. Khanate opening their first two picks with the power duo in the bot lane with Lucian Nami. Huge, huge bully lane. We've seen Sedat and Forwick run that real nasty like. But the International does pick up Ezreal for their first pick, getting that away from Forwick and securing it for Cuddy. They're also going to get Galio. What I believe will be, yeah, it's Columbia. That's Columbia's champ for sure. That is a blind pick though, a little bit risky, depending on what Kishmak goes with. I don't know if he's got any clear answers to the Galio though, so we'll see. That Morg is not. That Morg is supposed to be Aurelia.
That is Aurelia.
That is Aurelia.
It's a new look for her. Halloween's coming up, but I like it. I like
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Me too. Me too. Um, yeah, I want to say so. That's not Morg. It's Aurelia, and Kishmak is going to go with Kassadin. So it's going to be a tough matchup for him against the Galio. But we'll see. We'll see what he goes with. So
Quesadilla.
Kassadin, yes. So I agree, Impalo. The blind mid and top do find unusual. Um, and we'll see. So the Khanate looking really nice so far. They've got their 100% win rate bully bot lane, um, as well as Kassadin to help them scale nicely in the late game. So Khanete's got a really, really nice setup for their first round of picks. Second round of bans goes through. Artemis still hasn't picked yet, and Khanate is going to take away the Jarvan from him. And they might just completely ban him out with the Hecarim as well. Nocturne taken away from King Kublai. Or somebody else. I don't know. I think that's the second Nocturne ban against the Khanate
Hmm.
that I'm not sure about. So,
I haven't. I don't remember King Kublai playing Nocturne in recent history.
mm, yeah, okay, okay. That makes sense. I'm just so used to him on Rumble all the time, you know? But,
Oh, he
uh,
definitely had a show, but we still haven't seen Rumble in a long time either.
we haven't, yeah, yeah, we haven't. So Artemis does not get Hecarim either. The Go Horse is off the table, and we'll see what the International selects for their final ban. They've got either lanes to choose from, solo or mid. or solo, or no, sorry, top or jungle. Those are the two remaining for the Khanate. Wukong, that's a good ban. Um, yeah, Wukong has had some really good performances so far that we've seen in the tournament. So pick goes over to
So quite
Khanate.
a few targeted at the Froggo.
Yeah. Froggo's been taking a lot of bans, um, which is uh, which is interesting because I didn't, at the first when the tournament first started, I thought like, oh, it's going to be like Exos lane main, um, and we've got Volibear pick for the Khanate. So probably no, it could be King Kublai. I've seen
Could
Kublai
be,
rock the Volibear for
but
sure.
it's a flexible pick. Could be top,
Hmm.
could be jungle.
Absolutely. So that's a really smart pick from the Khanate though. Getting the still like kind of hinting at something for Froggo, but also like keeping that counter pick in their back pocket. So a Mumu for Artemis. That is a good pick. Amumu is really freaking strong right now. Um, and the International is going to choose for the last champion. So they've got Aurelia for lane main, Gallia for Columbia. So this would be support for Cop, and is going to be picking into a Nami. Or Cop could rock in the Amumu support, which I wholeheartedly endorse. Okay,
Leona
Leona's good.
jungle. You
Leona's
heard it here first.
Leona's great too. Leona's awesome too. Fantastic into Nami. Um, good chance to counter that pressure. You need beef. If you go squish against Lucian Nami, it's just super disrespectful and asking for it. So um, we'll see who the Khanate decides to pick for Froggo here.
Nice.
Fiora, nice. I've seen him perform on that champ. We've seen it in the scouting grounds before the actual tournament started. So we'll see if Froggo has another powerful performance on Fiora. I love Fiora. She's awesome. Um, oh my god, I did blind pick also. My goodness. Wow.
You are having some sleep issues.
I am.
This could be a
Yeah.
problem,
This
sir.
this could be a
What if
problem.
we need a pause, sir?
I know. If we need a pause, dude, I am.
Was the extra 80 seconds saved worth taking? One of
It
the most
is not.
exciting matchups that we've had
Yeah,
in recent
yeah.
history.
It is not. Um. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Holy crap. Okay. So apologies to the
It's
team
all
for
right. It's all
throwing
right.
the blind
It's
pick
gonna be
and
fine. It's
everybody.
gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fine. Nobody's gonna get disconnected. Nobody's gonna need a pause. This game is gonna run totally smoothly. I can tell. I'm not cursing it by saying that ahead of time. I believe the universe will reward me for my faith.
Yeah,
Um,
that's how it works.
yeah, yeah,
That's how reality works.
yeah. Just blind faith, just bank it all on good feelings, and it's gonna happen. Things are gonna change. You could feel it happen. Yes. So let's see. Looking at the comps here, let's go to the lobby and see what we've got. Um, yeah. So overall, what do you think about these? Um,
I saw the Vel'Koz.
I know,
Do
dude. I'm
it.
like,
I
what?
dare you.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. Um, yeah, that is. Yeah, so I don't know. I like both of these compositions. These are actually pretty balanced and pretty nice overall, I think. Do you have a preference between the two? They seem pretty good on paper,
On
across the
paper,
board.
yeah, like you
Yeah.
said, they seem like fully functional, like normal teams that you would potentially be seeing in a match. Um, as to like favoring one or the other, that's juggling all the variables, I guess. Hang on. It's tough, man. Like they
Yeah.
almost have like a kind of like a counterpart on the other team. Like I was Amumu, Galio, Leona ultis would be fucking fantastic for a team fight or initiating stuff. But like you also have Nami, uh, Volibear's ulti, the dashiness of Fiora and Cassidon, as well as Lucian, like to be able to jump in on a team fight as well. I think I probably give, I guess, a little bit more of the CC or team fight edge to Armistice team, the international. Um, but they both look like pretty cool teams. I don't know how well Caston goes into Galio. I don't know if that's like a counter, but Kishmak has had a stellar track record with Caston so far. So I expect it to at least go even or possibly succeed in playing. Yeah, what do you think?
I agree. I agree. I really like. Yeah, I think on paper I like the internationals more. Um, just because like they're not. I mean, they do. I mean, you've got two like late game champs. With Amumu and Ezreal. And we've seen so far it's pretty risky for teams to go go too hard in that direction for late game. But Galio's got a favorable matchup against the Kassadin. He can build beefy stats. Kassadin just kind of wants to scale. Galio, there's a little bit of time before Galio can kind of when Galio can kind of outroam the Kassadin. Because like Galio's got better wave clear and he's got the global ulti. Kassadin, his wave clear is not as good. He does have like great mobility with like Rift Walk, but obviously you don't want to bust your Rift Walk like 5-6 times trying to get to somebody's lane. So
Or you're doing it in preparation to charge that power up for
yes,
maximum impact.
yes, Max Pow for the for your Rift Walking. Mid, or top, we've got a straight up like skill matchup with the Aurelia into the Fiora. Um, both highly mobile champs, both have great burst, both heal from doing damage, both have true damage. So I think um, this might be one of those situations where we see like because before a lot of the top lane matchups, a lot of teams have been preparing their top laners with a counter pick, and we've seen those counter picks work really nicely. Also with like a little bit of jungle pressure too as well. Um, but what one other thing though is that I don't think we've seen any like legit skill matchups from champ to champ. So this is I think this is the closest thing that we've had to a skill matchup, which is cool. And it's going to see. I think this is going to be a good test of Frago because he's had a number of different top lane opponents, and he's come out really well against all of them, and he's been able to find like good picks for each of them. So um, yeah, we'll see what he can do here. I'm really curious. Um, but looking at the Khanate though, the Lucian Nami is so deadly. Like there's a chance that they could like actually like take the game over for the first like 20 minutes, and then Kishmak gets time to scale, Frago gets time to scale. There's just both teams have like really balanced approaches here, and I like it. So it's hard for me to suss out kind of who's got the huge
Yeah,
advantage. Yeah,
it
because
doesn't seem like there is going to be a huge advantage just looking at it on paper. It's going to come down to what happens in the game. But like, yeah, Irelia, Fiora kind of fulfill the same kind of function on both teams. Like champions that could 1v3. They have to respond to split pushing. Irelia has a little bit more, I guess,
mm-hmm.
crowd control
Yeah,
in those fights if that's coming down to it. But the
mm-hmm.
Fiora is a freaking murderer and
Yeah,
could duel anybody on their team.
and she can turn fights with her ultimate too if like she gets a huge healing zone off. Like um, yeah, it's tough. This is a really good matchup. I think like honestly like out of all the teams in the tournament. It feels like the International and the Khanate are probably the closest matched. Um, because I think so far that they've had the closest game. I think they were within like a couple thousand gold at like the 40-minute mark or the
Yeah, those
45-minute
past two
mark.
games were freaking nail biters, like
Yeah,
all the way
yeah.
through. Not a stomp by any means.
No. So, yeah, I'm really interested to see. Um, big props to Artemis for getting his team together because he just arrived back from camping today. So, um, that's how you know somebody's a serious League of Legends player. Like, don't even take a day. Just get right back into the thick of things as soon as you get back from camping. So, yeah, props
Well,
to him for.
it's giving him a reset, a hard reset mental. So
Hmm.
maybe like it's best to just jump right into it before you
Yeah,
get acclimated back. It's just League. Like
yeah.
you've been in the forest or wherever, and
Meditating by the waterfall on a
yeah.
pile of stones. Yep, that's the way to do it, man. That is the way to do it. So, yes, Halo. The currency for the channel are sand rupees because I love rupees, but they don't really match the sand theme. So, I'm just gonna call them sand rupees and make them gold. But there is a prediction out now for First Blood to see who's gonna get that. Let's see what the predictions are looking like for this one. Most people picking the Khanate to get First Blood here, so We'll see. And the level 2 is on for Forwick and Sedat, and they are all in on Cop. Cop may have the flash. He's going to have to flash and get a heal just for good measure to make sure. But we see that gigantic burst damage from the Lucian Nami combo. It's super scary.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't. Like, even like a Leona has to be really careful about it. But Columbia is here with a really early roam at level 2. This is crazy. Looking for the taunt, going to get the smash and the Winds of War. Froggo is going to go down first blood. It goes over to lane main. Huge. That was a brilliant play. Who the hell roams level 2 on Galio to top lane? That's, those are one of those plays where you're just like, dude, okay, that's gonna happen. Like, that's, yeah. Really creative call from the International to get lane main ahead early. Froggo did spend his TP to make sure that he does catch that lane, though, and doesn't fall too far behind XP. But Columbia, again, on the roam at level 3, meeting Kublai right at the top scuttle with Artemis, just locks Kublai down and just blows him up before he has a chance. Doesn't even flash because he knows he's dead already, but some really clever early game shenanigans from the International here. Pretty good shit, man. So, yeah, International, for the International Faithful, you guys will get your sand rupees there. Man. So, yeah, good roams from Columbia, taking advantage of Cat. That's a really creative way to take advantage of Kassadin's like lack of wave clear, just to like shove and roam that early. Like that's crazy. Columbia hasn't needed to spend his flash either. He just like walked up there with that vision and got him. So, props to the International. Really nicely done. So lane main is 300 gold ahead, thanks to that first kill, but he is down a pretty decent amount of farm. He does have to respect Froggo's large wave as well as the vitals, so I think there might have been an early game advantage with the Fiora between Irelia. Ooh, I see that now. The riposte from Fiora is really easily going to get a stun off because Aurelia's twin or Flaw's duet. The stun is really telegraphed. So that's an easy riposte for Froggo every time it happens. Looks like Kublai is hovering at top lane 2. Maybe get some revenge. Slow lane main down a little bit, keep him from taking over. Artemis is going to sneak in the side for lane gank. Cop gets dodged out from the Zenith Blade. But Sedat's stepping up with Forwick. They don't know Artemis is right here. Artemis is going to wait. There's a TP also. Stun on a Sedat, and Sedat flashes away. The second bandage hits Forwick. They're splitting targets, but that's okay because they got the damage. Cuddy secures the kill on Sedat, and Forwick is forced to flash on out and heal. Dude.
The plays?
The plays. This is so unpredictable. Like, they're like 5 minutes. There's been like a TP play, a roam play, early collapse play. Artemis is shot calling, dude. This is a case study right here. Like take this guy's strats, like learn from what he's doing, because like, and the timing too for Artemis to sneak in with that lane gank. He got there right as the wave was about to push with that slow push. Yeah, his timing is really good. Yeah, we're seeing fantastic macro. Dragon Liz does take credit for teaching Columbia everything he knows. I'll have to ask about that. Let's see. So we're the dragon got taken so fast, so we'll do who gets first tower. Both top laners hit 6 at the same time. We'll see if one decides to go all in for the other. Lane main's got full stacks, not going to happen until that goes down. Okay, everybody, predict who is going to get the first tower, the International or the Khanate. Also, shout out to Dragon Liz. Dude is a freaking mastermind gambler. Guy's got 15 raffle tickets already. I think the next closest person is like 3 or 4? I don't know. Yeah, Dragon Liz is the top gambler of the server. So overall,
if you taught Columbia everything, can you teach me everything about your gambling secrets, Dragon? I need some points.
Yeah. Man, just you can't. Oh yeah, like I guess you can't see what other people are picking, dude, can you? Yeah, otherwise everybody just copy Dragon Lizard. Um, so stuff's a little bit quieted down, which is kind of like the right play, I think. You don't have to force really anything. There's no objectives yet. Riftchild is gonna. Oh, Artemis. Oh, easiest top lane. Gets a double stun on a Froggo. Second bandage is gonna come up though. The riposte goes down. Froggo still has to flash out. Artemis did get stunned under turret from the riposte, but lane main just goes straight under turret with the dashes. Columbia's there too with the global and heroic entrance, and King Kublai goes down as well. 5-0 in favor of the international.
Dashing
Artemis,
and flashing and dashing.
Dashing and flashing and dashing, man. Kishmak is going to back Artemis off a little bit of the jungle, but Artemis is still rocking a pretty sizable lead there. Almost 3,000 gold to Kublai's 2,300, so really, really just fantastic early game from international here.
I'd say the CS difference isn't too great in a lot of these lanes, but the 5 kills is definitely making that early game strong for
Yeah, yeah. And like as much as I'm like oohing and awing because like how creative this early game is, like obviously the Khanate's very much in this. There's only 2k difference. We're only 8 minutes in, and like yeah, the CSs are still the same. The only difference is that there's kills and objectives on the international side. So flash from Cop, trying to catch Sedatin with that Zenith Blade. Not going to hit though. Sedatin is going to get his flash back in a little bit. I like that aggression, but they do have to be careful though, because Forwick and Sedatin could turn at any time. And Artemis is topside, so anytime your jungler's on the opposite side of the map, you do want to be careful about going all in on that Lucian Nami. Both dual lanes for the Khanate hit 6. Cop is... show his XP. Okay, Cop just hit 6 too. Froggo and lane main trading pretty hard. Lane main just picking up some nice farm on the way while he's getting some poke on a Froggo. But lane main ahead 2-0-1. 55 CS, so he's not ahead on CS, but he is up about 500 gold over Froggo right now. There's still a lot of game to go though, and there is really hard scaling on both sides of the rift here, so. So we've got a hover from King Kublai in the bot lane. Wave is kind of neutral though, so he's not going to have a real play there. Kishmak was looking for maybe a roam or an invade onto Artemis, but Columbia was there to block him off. And Columbia rocking the Dark Seal at 5 stacks, nice.
They both started with the seal.
They did,
Paying
yeah.
off for Columbia.
I never do that. Ooh, we have an all-in though. Froggo gets the ultimate on the lane main though, but lane main it dodges out. All the vitals still get lands, but lane main gets the kill there. Lane main goes on a killing spree. That money advantage just too much to deal with for Froggo. So I don't think he wins any more all-ins. He's gonna need jungler intervention. Sedatin gets an all-in too. Flashes out of the solar flare. He used his wave though, trying to get away. Gets a heal from Forwick while he's ignited. Sedatin is going to survive barely. Those ignite hits won't be able to finish him off. King Kublai is going to cut off Columbia from trying to assist their bot lane though. Kishmak is here, but he still is a pretty weak state though. He's only level 8 Kassadin.
It's good that they try to fight that. I don't think that they wanted to.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good that they didn't press the point there. Just recognize Kishmak's limits. You know, he needs maybe 10 more minutes to see. But yeah.
I just didn't have the numbers. Like,
yeah, they didn't have the numbers
back
either.
at, like, they just don't feed any more kills.
Yeah. So, yeah, unfortunately for the Khanate, they haven't been able to bully out Cuddy and Cop. That all-in, yeah, Cop has been super aggressive in the lane the whole time. Artemis has been down there a bunch. You know, they're just not giving Fork and Sedatin that 2v2 that they really want. And Cop's been really good about timing his engages too. So we will see, but yeah, stuff looks good for Cuddy to scale nicely, as with lane main too. So Froggo unfortunately cannot step up to the line anymore, the minion line. He's just forced to kind of like get XP or go at whatever minions are going to be left for him. So nice stun by Froggo though. He's going to get lane main down. Lane main is trying to pull up the blade barrier, but it's not enough. There's just too much damage. Kublai was right there to pounce on the opportunity though. Columbia is here though. Gets the taunt onto Froggo though. Followed up by the ultimate from Artemis though. 2-man stun. Kublai is running for his life. There's going to be another bandage. Nope, they're not going to go for it. They're just going to do the right thing, get the Rift Herald, and start working on this top turret. Solar Flare goes down onto Sedat, and he takes 2 shots from Cuddy in response, but no follow-up. The Zenith Blade is a little bit short there. And taking down this top turret, that's going to be first turret for the International there. Nicely done, and that's going to free up lane main to start making plays across the map.
The amount of damage, jeez.
God, so much damage. Cuddy is just getting lit up, and there's a teleport from Kishmak. Kishmak gets that kill. That's gold, exactly where the Khanate wants, but the push is on still top. Kublai goes down, trying to defend that T2 top, but Kishmak could clean up real nicely here. Fork is going to go down. Lane main kills him. Kishmak looking for a kill, and the cop. Cop goes down. Kishmak is going to flash and Riftwalk, but it doesn't matter. Lane main is on the pursuit. He flashes under turret 2. Just doing Aurelia things in your 6, 1, and 2. Triple kill over to lane main. Hell of a TP, hell of a play. Lane main is going to start running. He's going to try his best to start running away with this game. I think we've seen this before, where like lane main gets a huge advantage, and then he starts influencing everywhere on the map. Yeah, guy's just a freaking. He's a silent killer, man. He doesn't say nothing in chat, but he just like he's like, you'll just hear like I'm TPing in, and then yeah.
Sometimes not saying something speaks volumes.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Him and Supro too. Like they're not. Yeah, they're just quiet murderers from the top lane. So
I love these games with the 4 teleports, man. Like
yeah,
the shit that they're doing. Alright, like the double tower push, responding to the. It's fun.
yeah, yeah. Wait, Lammy, why can't you bet? You should be allowed to bet.
I think that the window for the bets is pretty small.
Oh, okay. I set it for 3 minutes just in case, because stuff's going so fast that I can't. I think the tower went down right after, like almost right after I set that prediction.
It's a few minutes.
A few minutes? Okay, all right. I'll give it 5 next time. So that goes over to the International. The International faithful are awarded sand rupees from the skies. So we're rocking a 5k lead for the International. They're looking great from top to bottom. Everybody's got leads across the board. You know, Kishmak still has his mid-turret. Kublai's been doing his best to kind of staunch the bleeding a little bit. There's only 2 dragons over on the International. There is still time to get Kishmak online. But the Aurelia might be a really huge threat, though. Nice wave from Sedat, but he's still going to get stunned up because there's just so much CC. Cop's tanking all of the culling. Artemis is going to circle on out. King Kublai is here, as is Kishmak, though. They're looking to clean up. Kishmak goes in. King Kublai splats Cuddy right into the ground. Artemis is the next to go down. Going to get clawed down by the bear, and Kishmak in pursuit. Forwick is going to take the kill here. It's going to go to Cop. Yep, Kishmak does get the kill on Cop. They need to stack as much gold as they can onto the castle to get him online. Kishmak is looking great, though. 3, 1, and 2. He's almost tied with Columbia now, so despite that early disadvantage, Kishmak is almost bang even with Columbia. And that's a good place to be. 15 minutes into the game. Did lane main steal? Wow, lane main freaking stole that scuttle with the flawless duet, dude. Man, dude's Aurelia is sick. Oh my god. Nasty on that Aurelia. Froggo is staying competitive though. He does have 115 farm. He is down a level. Gold-wise, probably down. He's got about 2k. But Fiora does always have the inevitable scaling. So we'll see if Froggo can just buy enough time. And hopefully the Khanate can hold them off for their scaling soul lanes to catch up. But I see a 3rd dragon. And it's going to go to the International. 3 unanswered drakes in a row. The International's early game has been on point. Columbia looking for Kishmak, but Kishmak just the casual rift walk out. No big whoop. International going to go for the 2nd turret here. And that's no, it's 3 turrets down. Sorry, they got the they got the top or the top tier 2 also.
It was happening right before the bot lane.
Oh, gotcha. Cop looks for an all-in on the Forwick. Forwick is going to use his Gale Force to get out. Pops the culling as well as the Nami Tidal Wave. And the Solar Flare lands on a Forwick. Man, oh god, Forwick does get the kill on the cop though, and there's a fight breaking out in the mid lane too. Kishmak is getting chased by Artemis though. King Kublai is just gonna rip Columbia down. Sedatin is gonna go down to Cuddy as well. There's fights all over the map. Artemis is out of mana though. King Kublai is just gonna run him down. Kublai doesn't have ultimate, but it doesn't matter though. He's a beefy boy. Artemis is just looking to buy as much time as he can, but it's just gonna be an academic kill right there. Kublai goes on a rampage. 4-3-2, trying to get his team back in this game, but lane main is here. Gonna dash, plus duet's gonna miss. Kublai juking and jiving, dodges all the skill shots with that big old bear butt. Just not a good target for lane main Aurelia. So nice shuffling by King Kublai to keep his butt out of danger there. Lane main under turret, dropping the blade rush. Might have gone a little bit too far. Don't think it's gonna get a kill. That's a huge shutdown. That was a lot of gold. The extra 350 gold going over to Kishmak. And this is a very familiar story. Froggo's gonna get caught by Cop. No follow-up though, because there's no extra damage. But yeah, we've seen this before, dude, where like Kishmak, he's just quiet for like the first like 10 minutes, and you blink and then all of a sudden he's like 4-1 and 4, like 20 minutes into the game. There's too many bans. They invested their bans into Froggo, and that's worked out for him quite nicely. Lane main's got an advantageous situation going on. You know, but it was only the Yone ban, I think, for Kishmak. And this would be the second time we've seen his Kassadin get...
Gotta respect his Kassadin, man. Like,
yeah. Because we've seen it at like, you know, he's taken over a game at like 30-40 minutes, and Kassadin's just one of those champs. Just not enough.
He's like buying raffle tickets in the middle of the fucking match.
What? What, dude? My guy, Kizak, what are you doing? You're not supposed to buy raffle tickets in your game, man. What the...
I mean, if you're back, I can see it.
I guess. I mean, yeah. That explains all the roaming earlier.
I'm gonna have to watch the replay.
Yeah, find out.
Sync it up.
When the hell that happened? Yeah. Man. So we got a 4-man siege in the mid lane. Sedan's trying to back. They could pick a fight here. King Kublai finds lane main out in the jungle. Lane main is going to flash away. Doesn't want to get in a fight here, and they're going to drop the Rift Herald too to secure this T2.
Their pushes are freaking amazing.
They really are, yeah. So coordinated. And they catch Sedatin under the turret, though, with the Galio ulti to follow up behind. 3-man knockup from that heroic entrance, though. Frog was in the middle of everything, though. But this siege is just so strong. That was not a fight that the Khanate wanted to take there. 3 more kills. It goes over to lane main. Kyle picking up the 4th one, though. Forward is forced to back up and try to defend these Nexus turrets, maybe. Oh, Shelly! Oh, they saved the Shelly charge for the Nexus turret. Oh, man. So Borwick is here. He's gonna get grabbed by the bandage, though.
They're really saving Shelly.
They really are, man.
Moment.
Damn, the Nexus is blown open, though, and I don't think the rest timers are gonna be here fast enough, though. The International just does a 21-minute win? Oh my god!
Hey, I said it was a possibility at the start, man. That's what we got.
Yeah, that you did. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's freaking crazy. Oh, okay, that's how Kizak did it.
Okay.
Alright, I was like, dude.
It did make sense at the time.
It did, yeah. Now that I... Okay.
Now it does.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was so insane. Yeah, let's look at the... God, wow, under 21 minutes. Did not expect that to happen at all. That was nuts. Just recognizing that, like... Kishmak was starting to get online, and that would have been super dangerous for him. Lane main, though, just a huge dominant performance. 11,000 damage. That's barely any damage, typically, but this game was only 20 minutes long, so the International having a really resounding win there. Their early game composition is doing really nicely, too. Their first game was really heavy on the early game, I think, with Artemis. I think Artemis was on Olaf. And, yeah, they closed the game out real fast. So the real slog was when the Khanate was able to drag it out long enough for their team to catch up. So, yeah, International they are the freaking early game monsters of this tournament, man. Like,
the coordination definitely showed the responses with the TPs, as well as just the put, like being able to get both top towers in a single push, being able to siege down. like that, saving Shelly for the freaking uh,
Dude.
Nexus turrets. Like,
Yeah,
it's good stuff, man.
that was really good stuff. Yeah, they got so much with that Shelly, and like they popped it at the T2, like the mid T outer turret or inner turret. And then when lane main died to Kishmak under a turret, I thought that was going to be the turn for the Khanate right there because that was like a ton of gold. But man, yeah, they just international just closing it out with the quickness though. So really fantastic early game. Didn't even get to see the mid game. So, grats to the international. They take their first win of the round robin, and that's going to bring the Khanate to 0-1. A tough result, but the Khanate can bounce back. They do have a match against the Essence Thieves, so they could end up 1-1. They could end up 0-2. You never know. But the Essence Thieves are ready to game though. Let's see.
Is that one of the matches? Was it tomorrow? We have so many freaking things lined up this
Yeah,
week already.
yeah, I want to say like the teams have been awesome about getting their games like organized and stuff. So tomorrow we have Kings of the Jungle. I won't put it out there.
Okay.
You'll have to double check
There's
for me.
there's like games slated for tomorrow, and I think possibly the next day as well. There's just
Yeah,
a lot of gaming in the future.
for sure, for sure. Yeah. So, yeah, let's go ahead and mosey on down to. So we're gonna get a new match going on. Essence Thieves against the Khanate. The Khanate will have a chance to like get their revenge on the Rift, and yeah, we're gonna set that lobby up. Gonna take a quick break, and yeah, everybody grab a drink, stretch your legs, buy some raffle tickets, whatever you want. All right, we'll be back.